Do you know why most people hate salespeople? You're doing this one thing and it's killing your business. So you go out there with a client and you're saying on the internet, everybody's saying on the internet, go out and get pre-approved. Go get pre-approved. You got to be pre-approved before I take you out and look at houses. What is this saying to the actual client? You're telling the client that I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my time going out with you if you're not going to be able to afford the house, or if you're not going to be able to afford this house or that house. So imagine that you walked into a shoe store or a fridge store, whatever the store was, and before they would show you the product, like let's say it's a fridge, before they'll show you the fridge, they'll say, show me that you can afford it first. I want to make sure that you can afford this fridge before I start showing you all the features and wasting my time. Essentially, that's what we're doing as real estate agents and a lot of times salespeople, is we're saying, I don't want to take you out and show you houses unless you can show me that you can afford this house. That might not be what you're thinking, but this is what the client hears. This is the problem, is that we're not telling the client that there's actually true things that can happen that can hurt you in the negotiation process. Maybe you lose out on a multiple offer situation because you don't have a pre-approval letter. Maybe you miss out on the home of your dreams because it takes you too long to get pre-approved. There's a lot of things that can hurt buyers when they're out there looking for properties, but we're not saying that. We're saying, what's the first step before you go out and look at houses? Go get pre-approved. I don't want to waste my time with you unless you can go get pre-approved. There's a ton of real estate agents out there that will say, I won't take a person out and show them houses unless they've got a pre-approval letter from their bank. And why is that? When you ask them, why would you not take someone to get pre-approved? Because I've taken so many people out looking at $600,000 houses, for example, and then they go get the pre-approval and they're only able to afford $400,000. That's the reason, that's the justification that the real estate agents say most of the time. But guess what that means? That means that I wasted my time with you showing you $600,000 houses when I should have been showing you $400,000 houses. I wasted my time, I wasted your time. But what I would say to the client is, I was showing you $600,000 houses and now you fell in love with these $600,000 houses. No $400,000 house is ever gonna seem the same. You're gonna have to make so many concessions to get the home that you want, especially because you thought that you could afford that house and now we're kind of taking it away. We're pulling the rug out from underneath you. So remember, it's always about the client. We go through the real estate course and they say, do what's in your client's best interest. So why is getting pre-approved in their best interest? When you guys say online or when you say to the client in person that you got to go get pre-approved, all that comes off is commission breath. I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my time. So make sure that we're actually using the right narrative, we're using the right verbiage and wording to tell the client why we actually want them to go get pre-approved. We want them to get pre-approved for them, not for us. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of scenarios where it does work out in their best interest, and there's a lot of scenarios where it does work out in our best interest. Make sure we have an oath, we have rules to follow. We're always looking out for the client's best interest, not our own. So try that out. When you're talking online about getting pre-approved, make it about the client. Let's master real estate.